Where my girls at? Where my girls at? Independent, free spirit. Ooh, it's something serious. Where my girls at? We ain't linked up in a cool minute. Where my girls at? It's going down, down. Where my girls at? It's going down, down. It's going down tonight. We going out tonight. Yeah, right. We going out tonight. It's going down tonight. Yeah, right. It's going down tonight. We going out tonight. Yeah, right. We going out tonight. It's going down tonight. Yeah, right.
Where my girls at?
Where my girls at? It's going down. It's going down on this wonderful Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Everybody, you are listening to We Got Issues with the Force of Friendship on 9:10 a.m. The Superstation. You guys know it's the oldest Black talk radio station in Detroit, but we are heard all over the world. And we are so excited that we get a chance to hang out with you for just under an hour, Monday through Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. And when I tell you, we talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Sometimes it's a happy show, and sometimes it's kind of real deep where we don't have a whole lot to say. We're just listening to our guests, but we endeavor to bring the love, the laughter, the light, the lessons. We talk about it all. And on today, when I tell you, I am so excited about this show because you guys, I'm sure you would agree with everything that is going on in the world. When you watch the news, listen to the radio, read the newspaper, you can become so heavy. You can become depressed. You can say, I just can't handle all of the negativity, and we're in a pandemic and every day things are changing. And so today we are just going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun because we know laughter is good for the soul. The Bible even says laughter is like medicine. So you know what? We need some medicine, and that medicine is fun and laughter. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're just going to talk about having fun. What do you do to have fun? What do you do to unwind? What kinds of things make you laugh? I'm talking about that gut laugh where literally your stomach hurts, literally where you have to hold your face because you're laughing so hard. And that's what fun does. And you know what? The great thing about fun is that it does not have to cost a whole lot of money. Okay, there are some things, you can have fun that can cost money, but the great thing about fun, you can do fun on a budget and guess what? Reap all of the benefits. And so I'm excited. We're going to delve into that in just a few minutes. My girlfriends are here. When I tell you, we get to hang out with each other Monday through Friday. We have perfect attendance today. We're going to give Caterina a pass on today because she's working behind the scenes on a whole lot. You guys, I promise you, we need our girl, Caterina Harris Earl, for more than just we got issues for sure. Because we don't have her, we got issues. So she's on the radio. So I'm going to throw it over to the West Coast for our girl, Caterina Harris Earl. Caterina, what's up on the West Coast? Any news? What's going on in the world?
Oh my gosh. This is it's just a good day. It's a good day here in the neighborhood. I'm so excited. I told y'all yesterday that we were having a little water damage, and he's here to fix it today. So that is what's happening in the Harris Earl household. But what the news that I heard about listening on as I was working in my office and the TV was on, and I heard about Adele. Now, you guys know we were talking about the I mean, you know how big it was. Y'all saw it. You saw Adele all up on it. Her amazing performance, and now she's on, what's it called when you're on tour? Not when you're on location or whatever it's called. There's a particular term for it. I can't remember what it's called. Somebody tell us. But she had to cancel her show, you guys. People have paid thousands of dollars for to see her in Vegas. And she said, not because first I thought she had COVID, but it's not her having COVID. So much of her, the people on the stage with her and behind the stage have COVID. And she said, supply chain. She said, because of supply chain, there were supplies they can't get. And she was crying. You can go to her Instagram.
She was crying.
She
was
crying. Did you see it, Gloria? She said they were working totally to try to pull it together. Cannot get enough people to come to work because of COVID.
Wow. I mean, when I say that supply and people not working, it is hitting every single industry. No industry seems as if they're going unscathed when it comes to getting, help. And you know what? It's just interesting. And, we've talked about this on the show many times and said about how much money people can ask for now because, the unemployment rate is high, even though they're saying it's at an all-time low. And maybe they're saying that, and somebody can correct me, is because the people that are unemployed want to be unemployed. They are choosing to do something else, and it's not because they can't find a job. So maybe that's how they're separating. But I feel so sorry. I have to go check that out. I did not see that post from her, but that's really sad. That really is.
Check it out. And I just have to say this. It took me way back to when Michael Jackson canceled. I remember that. Because all that money I had spent, not just wanting to go, but I lost a lot of money on that. And so that's a whole other conversation about how they handle that. So back to you, Chris.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what, you guys, that's a real issue. And I just hope that, very soon she'll be able to get her show back on track because I really do like Adele. She is absolutely amazing. So we're going to go over to Geneva on the lake. I told Sabrina she is looking so beautiful in my color. She owns her power. I own that color. That's my color. I absolutely love yellow. She's looking beautiful with that yellow and a pop of red lipstick. What's up, Bree?
Everything. It's good to see you, girlfriends. Caterina, we miss your face, but we know we love hearing your voice. Oh my goodness. Adele, I mean, we say we hope Adele gets her concert back on track. Don't we wish that our entire lives get back on track so that we can do what we need to do, how we do it. So it's something right through here. I don't think normal. I mean, you guys, we're going 3 years into this thing. 3 years into this thing.
That's crazy.
It's kind of mind-blowing. So I'm glad that we're talking light, having some fun, because if you don't force some fun, you're going to be miserable in this situation.
That's true.
And so I'm glad that we're going to talk about making the best of a situation and finding freedom, finding fun, finding laughter. I'm laughing at Gloria, Miss Lux, because her and his flicking his hair.
Oh, Lux is in the house, y'all. Lux is in.
But Chris, why is it that even when you have new hair, you just have new mannerisms? You talk about an alter ego. It's like, okay, Gloria.
It's so weird. Look, I don't have no hair, right? I have no hair. So when something touches, it's all in my eyes. It's in my contacts. It's underneath my contacts. I'm like, where's my mascara going? Where's my mascara? I'm gonna take my lashes off in a minute.
And you know what? Again, this is just to show you, and for our listening audience, Lux is with us today. Gloria's, her alter ego, now is showing up more often, and we thought, it was she was only showing up for the one show, and now, she's on the show today, and it's perfect because literally we have laughed, and we've had fun just watching Lux. So you guys, you got to follow us on social media. You got to check us out on the 9:10 a.m. Superstation Facebook or on the Force of Friendship Facebook page. So you can check out all the shenanigans that go on behind the scenes. Because when I tell you, these girlfriends are hilarious. Okay, Lux, talk to us.
Okay, so first I want to tell you I'm channeling Adele because I was feeling her. I was feeling Adele, like for real. Like, because I had looked at those tickets and they cost so much money. And I had a friend who really wanted to go, but they were pricey. And you couldn't get them. I mean, you couldn't get them, but they were pricey. And then she had to cancel. I mean, just so sad. So many people want to go. Okay, so then yesterday's show gave me the courage. Y'all, I'm so glad you guys are listening to We Got Issues today because you will learn things. It will change your life. Crisette said, just do it, girl. Just do it. So I went to lunch with my girlfriend today at Outback. We were just out there celebrating, having a good time. I could not do it. I couldn't do it. I tried to do it, but I just could not do it. I could not do it. But I knew, okay, tonight I got a couple of Zooms and Lex is going to show up. But then, what was the kicker, y'all? Ask me what was the kicker. What was the kicker? The kicker was Sabrina got so much attention with that hat yesterday. I said, oh no, this is my turn. It is my turn. I am tired of it. I'm tired. You know, when we first started We Got Issues, Crisette used to always come out with these fabulous necklaces. And I would like look through all my jewelry. Like, could I have a nice necklace today, Lord? Please, just give me a nice necklace. Please, just somebody say, ooh, Gloria. Ooh, no, never. Always Crisette. Last night on IGTV, everywhere, Sabrina, ooh, your hat. I was like, okay, that's it. Okay. Lux said, Gloria, you need to do something really serious because you got issues. You can't see. You're sweating underneath the wig. Yeah, you know, I had to pull my ears out. This time I remembered. I'm going to get it, y'all. Y'all going to go through this journey with me. And pretty soon, it's going to be like nothing else. Like, oh, there's Gloria. And when she goes down in here, they're like, oh, what happened to her? What happened to Lux? So I'm here ready to have some fun on Friday. Fun Friday.
Well, Jalen, hit my song. Put my song on as we get ready to talk about fun.
Okay.
Girls just want to have fun, you guys. We just want to have some fun. And so we have a few minutes before we go to the break. So as I was thinking about our topic on today, I thought about what did we do growing up to have fun? Because, you know, one of the things that when we get older, we lose a lot of times our adventuresome, our curiosity as children. And, you know, when you watch children know how to have fun playing with a box. They know how to have fun. They see a string and, you know, they make fun. When we get older, you know, we get so deep into what it takes to have fun. And so I was just thinking about, you guys think about what you did growing up to have fun. And I'm going to give you a list of some things that just instantly came to my mind when I thought about my childhood growing up, the things that we did that didn't even cost a lot of money to have fun. I thought about jump rope. Okay, we love going outside jump roping. Now, we never got into double dutching. I don't know how to double dutch, but jump roping, absolutely, we did that. How many of you did hopscotch, right? You put the numbers. Right. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. And this is one of my favorites. We love playing freezer tag. How many of you ever played freezer tag? Okay, we played freezer tag. How about hide and seek? Oh, I'm sorry.
You never did hide and seek, Caterina?
I tried to play it with my dog. I know it sounds like I was lonely, but
I mean, did you not have no friends? Did you live in a neighborhood with other kids?
I had one.
Did you spend the night at other people's houses?
One or two, not much. My parents was working, okay? I was a latchkey kid at the house. Feel sorry for me, but I came out okay.
It's funny. She tried to play hide and seek with the dog, and you know your dog gonna find you. every single time. Okay. And then did you guys play something called red light, green light? You remember
Yes,
that? Red light,
absolutely.
green
Yeah,
light.
that was big. That was
Absolutely.
big.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sabrina, real quickly, tell us what is one of your favorite games that you used to play growing up that you had fun doing.
Chris, that's the music. The music's playing.
Well, it's 6:14. I thought we had to 6:15, but that's okay. We will come back. Okay, you're listening to We Got Issues on 9:10 a.m. the Superstation with the Force of Friendship. We're talking about fun. What did you do growing up to have fun? What are you doing now to have fun? We want you to call in at 313-778-7600. Share with us what you're doing to have fun. Even in a pandemic, you can find ways to have fun. We'll be right back after this break. We want to have fun. We want to have fun. You are listening to We Got Issues on 9:10 a.m. the Superstation, and we are the Force of Friendship, and we're just talking about having fun, having fun. And so right before the break, I was talking to the girlfriends about the things that we used to do growing up to have fun. Very simple, but I guarantee you, when I thought about it today, it literally put a smile on my face. I so remember the laughter. I so remember my friends outside just having a good time. And so I know we're in this pandemic and lots is going on, and the way fun looks now is not exactly the way it looked before the pandemic, but I guarantee you there's still ways to have fun. So I'm gonna throw it over to Sabrina. What are some of the things you did to have fun?
Well, growing up, we played a lot outside. Outside, I had two older brothers and a sister. And so I was that middle child. But when I tell you, we played outside a lot. We stayed, everything was in our community. We had our school right behind the house. The library was at the corner. The church was across the street. The funeral parlor was diagonal around us and away from us. And then there was the best barbecue. Yeah, and then the best barbecue in the city was like 3 doors down. So everything we needed was right there, you guys. It was amazing. And so we had a very active neighborhood. When I say active, it was always popping and hopping. And so we always wanted to be outside because our friends were always outside. And so it was either the guys were playing basketball, the girls were playing hopscotch, we were riding our bikes. And so it was just a lot of community, which it's sad for the generations now because they don't even know their neighbors. They don't know their neighbors. I mean, I know my own kids. We didn't really know the neighbors, them growing up, because everybody stayed in the house. Everybody was on their games. And so we had a good time outside. Thank you, Chris, for this topic, because I do think, honestly, Kenny and I are in the midst, I told you guys, we're in the midst of writing a book. And one of our chapters is fun, because the key to our marriage, the key to our joy and what we do, one of the key elements is fun. If you're not having fun, you're just not having fun. And life can become mundane. Love can become mundane. Leadership can become mundane if there is no fun. And so fun is just a key ingredient to I think, a well-adjusted, happy life. And so, and honestly, in this pandemic, my funometer, I call it a funometer, like how much fun, it's been way down because the things that it has been way down. I haven't traveled. I don't go out like I used to. I'm not seeing my friends like I used to. So I've had to get creative. So when I'm getting cranky, I'm like, Sabrina, and you guys have said, you need to have some fun, Sabrina. You need to take a happy pill because sometimes because sometimes I'm cranky. Like today, I mean, you guys, seriously, it's been so much snow. I hadn't been out the house in like 3.5 days. And I told Kenny, I don't know where you're going, but I'm getting in the truck. I'm going with you. Okay. He's like, you are? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. You just need to breathe some different air, do some different things. So you got to find the fun. So that's what we did a lot of growing up, is outside activities.
And you know what? That's so good, because nowadays, the neighborhoods look a lot different. Growing up, we had kids on the street. It was, again, we couldn't wait to go outside. And you know what? Kids played so much outside till you remember your mother said, you better be home when the street lights come on. Now, you don't even need to say that, because ain't no kids out there in the house on their games, their different games, virtual, and for them, that's fun. So Gloria, talk about, what you did and what you're doing now to maintain your fun.
Okay, so now, Detroit community. And my girlfriends, I guess I had girlfriends way back in the day, because I remember we used to put on plays all the time. We were the theater group. Y'all know y'all had the theater group. We had the theater group. And at Christmas, all the parents had to sit down and watch the theater group. And I grew up where it was like right after Diana Ross and all the things. Y'all, we did this play where we all found some white go-go boots. And we did this theater thing. These boots were made for walking, baby. You couldn't tell us nothing. These boots were made, and we were walking, we were prancing, and all our fathers were making us feel like $1 million. Oh my God. When I tell you, we had a theater group going on, it was no joke. And then my competitive spirit was riding bikes Oh my gosh, we used to ride bikes like there was no tomorrow. And the boys, because I'm from a family of all girls, so the boys would always come up and challenge us. And I'm like, oh no, child, no. I know you ain't challenging me to ride a bike because you know I can outride you for real. So I mean, bike riding was a big deal. I remember my you know how when you grew up you called everybody uncle. It wasn't Mr. Reed or whatever. Everybody was uncle or aunt. Uncle or aunt. They were your mother's and father's friends. They were uncle or aunt. So our uncle used to teach us how to ride bikes, right? And my father was really good at it too. But this one girl, Jennifer, that chick could not ride a bike. She So talk about fun was watching her fall on her butt every day trying to ride a little bike. I said, girl, you never gonna get off them training wheels. You never go. That was before I came into my new career where I became an encourager. Yeah. But when I tell you, we used to have so much fun. And then we used to walk to this store. I don't know about you all, but we used to sneak and walk. And that was part of the fun, was whose parent was going to catch them on the way to the candy store. One parent was going to catch us. Somebody's parent always caught us. We always ended up getting in their car. And you know you're not supposed to be up here. And it was one of the uncles or the aunt or my mother or father talking about, you know you're not supposed to be over here at the candy store. So, you know, it was fun, though. It was so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. And now, you know, now my fun is travel. Now, honestly, you guys, this is so crazy. I've always liked to work. People always say, but I'm so grateful that my work was fun. And it's all perspective, you know, so talking to people was fun. Laughing was fun. Trying to figure out what they were doing was fun. Strategically, it was fun. And so it never felt like I had to stop work to relax. So now that I'm not working, I'm having the hardest time relaxing. I'm like, what? Relax. What is that? What is that? I got to find some fun out here. I got to find some more people. I don't know. I'm going to find it though. So I do. And I want to say what Sabrina said, which was big, was, you know, Ken and I's marriage is really phenomenal because we laugh so much. I mean, we just laugh so much. It's sort of ridiculous. It's like, okay, it's time to go to sleep. No, one more joke. I mean, it's just laugh when you get up, laugh when you get to bed. So I'm telling you, laughter is a big deal, and that comes from fun. It really does come from fun. And I can honestly say that all four of us have really fun husbands. All four of us, when we go to dinner, we can't even have a conversation because we're laughing so much. I don't even know what we talk about when we go to dinner because we spend all our time laughing at something or at somebody for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to bring Caterina into the conversation. And Caterina, Gloria didn't really mean to throw you no shade about, you know, riding a bike. I remember your story about you didn't ride a bike until you were like 20 years old.
You don't put stuff on it. I was older. I'm telling you, it was a minute because I didn't have no big kids who was patient enough. It was special. But I had a great childhood. I mean, honestly, fairy tale, Chris, lots of dancing. I remember the Saturday morning Soul Train that was really big. That was when I got to have Winchell's donuts, okay, while I was cleaning the house, okay. I would go to either Michelle's house, who was directly across the street, or Shelly's house that was 3 doors down. That was pretty much as far as I went. But once I did get my pink Huffy and I learned how to ride it, as long as I was home, that was when I got my first boyfriend, okay? I was at Demetrius down the street. I was like, whoa, I can go up the street and around the corner, okay? I'm telling you. So it was fun, but I had a lot of fun in the house by myself. And I think that's part of the reason when we did that show, Amber Burt's, I can have some fun up here, hanging out, trying something new, learning something new. As challenging as this, what I'm doing right now has been, it's still fun because it's like, I love expanding my brain. However, next week, y'all, you will follow me on Instagram because I will be at the Ritz-Carlton in Half Moon Bay. You Google it. That is what I do for fun. Go sit in a really nice hotel in somebody's really nice spa on somebody's really nice beach for my birthday and my husband's birthday. That is my kind of fun. And TikTok.
Nice.
Okay. TikTok.
Now, that's what's
fun.
up.
I can crack up all day long on TikTok for real.
Wow, you guys, I'm gonna tell you, it really is so important to have fun, because fun absolutely releases endorphins, and we know, you know, endorphins are good for your body and for you health-wise. It makes you feel good. And so let me just real quickly before, you know what, I'll give you this list. When we come back from the break, I'm gonna give you 10 reasons why you want to have fun, because literally it can absolutely be one of those things that can help you live longer by having fun. So if you're not having fun in your life, you need to lean in, because having fun can save your life. You're listening to We Got Issues with the Force of Friendship, and we'll be right back after this break. All right, we are coming back. We are coming back. And when I tell you, I am just enjoying this conversation about fun, about fun. You guys are listening to We Got Issues on 9:10 a.m., the Superstation. And our conversation is all about fun. We want you to call in and tell us, what did you used to do to have fun? And now that we've been in the pandemic and things aren't normal the way they used to be, what are you doing to have fun now? You can call us at 313-778-7600. We have a caller. Tia, are you on the line?
Hello, ladies. How are you today?
We're doing great. Thank you for calling. We got issues.
We got issues. Yeah, great. So, first off, you know I got to start on with Gloria. The hair honey, is so cute. And she over there feeling herself in it.
Sure am, I sure am.
I am loving. I'm having fun watching Gloria have fun with the hair. It is so cute. And look, Gloria, this is what I told you yesterday. I said my hair goal was your hair, the short
Right,
hair.
right.
Since you've been talking today, you have to fling that hair out of your eyes a lot. Have you noticed that?
I can hardly see up in here. I can hardly see.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I said I waited to cut my hair, because you constantly have to fling the hair out of your eyes. So this is a great topic because, it makes you kind of go back into the closet. Like I think about when I was growing up, what we used to do for fun. I'm from the east side of Detroit.
Okay.
We used to have a east side. Yes, east side. For sure. We used to go roller skating all the time. We had a roller skating rink that used to be on Mack Avenue, not too far past Connor, and then they closed it, and then we would go to Royal Skate Land. Right. And, oh my goodness, we had so much fun going roller skating on the weekend, and again, riding the bike. The boys used to have a dirt bike. And you watch them, they would take their bikes and they would put them up in the air and ride it like a wheelie.
Right.
And, and the girls would have their bikes. And we used to also play dodgeball. Dodgeball? What kind of that? Yeah, so we would play dodgeball all the time. And we would go to, it might be, I think back then, it was like, it might have been a vacant lot or something. Just maybe one vacant lot. We were all playing the vacant lot, and we would all be in there playing dodgeball. So the other thing that we used to do, don't judge me, yo. We used to go to the penny candy store. We would buy about $3 worth of penny candy a piece, and then we would come and sit on the front porch, and we would play Uno and we would bet our penny candy. And we got penny candy and bet it.
He was gambling back then, gambling.
Gambling at 3 years old. At 3 years old. That's early.
But we still got a chance to play card games. So, we did that. And then again, I can't remember if that was you, Sabrina, that said that, but in my neighborhood, we had everything within like maybe a half-mile radius. We had a donut shop. We had a library. We had a theater. We had, we would walk up to the park and go play there. We had Beaver Store. We had the Golden Arm. We had Alabama Chicken up the street. Well, we had everything. We had, this is my neighborhood, okay? So that's why I'm telling it. So, too, we also had arcade games as I started to get closer to like 12 and 13. So we had arcade games, and we used to go to the arcade or go to the State Fair store and go play the arcade games. We just had so much fun, just. So, Tia, oh my goodness, you have brought back so many memories when I'm listening to you talk about roller skating. Oh my gosh, we love going roller skating. We would roller skate till 1 o'clock. That's when they had the midnight roller skating, and we would go. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. And just listening to you, literally, when you talk about fun, isn't it amazing how your words, when you're talking about fun, absolutely puts a picture in your head, right. And it takes you back to that place and time. So real quickly, Tia, before we go to our next caller, what are you doing now? What is one thing that you've been doing in the pandemic to have fun? It's been tough. It's been very tough. Mm-hmm. For me, I love to cook. And so that's my having fun is what is cooking. And then, too, I've been reconnecting with my homegirls and my homeboys, and I always pick a day that I can talk to them, and I do like a 3-day call with them, and then they'll do a 3-day call with somebody else, and it's like a group of us all on the phone, and we all giggling and having a good time talking. We'll be on the phone for like 2 or 3 hours. To me, that's That's what I do now, because there's not much I can really do. But the last thing I do want to say, fun growing up. Let's not forget this, Crisette, and Gloria. The swimmobile,
Oh my God.
Oh.
and the bookmobile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tia,
the
did you
snowmobiles.
say the swim-mobile? Shut up.
The swimmobile, the Playmobile, and the bookmobile. The best ones you ever had. Kids used to come from blocks around and
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yep, and they would pump the fire station. Right.
Tia,
Yep.
thank you so much for calling in and sharing all of those wonderful memories of what you did to have fun, because I promise you literally brought a huge smile to all of our faces, because all of us can remember many of the things that you did back in the day to have fun. And so, of course, we're having to be creative to find ways to have fun during this pandemic. But thank you so much, Tia, for calling. We got issues. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to give you real quickly 10 benefits of having fun. 10 benefits of having fun. The first one is, and we all need this, it reduces stress. Some play a day keeps the doctor away, because when you're having fun and you're laughing, a lot of good hormones are released into your body. It means that the high stress hormone, cortisol, goes down. And of course, a reduction in cortisol and overall stress long-term means a lessened chance of, check this out, of high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Now, see, I know somebody's going to leave this show saying, we're going to have some fun tonight, okay? The second benefit is better quality of sleep, less cortisol, and more production of those feel-good hormones, such as serotonin, helps to improve your sleep quality. Okay, the third one is it increases your creativity. And I talked about that earlier. We talked about children and how they can find something to play with out of nothing. Okay, it's amazing. When Chuck and I traveled to Africa, and I remember we were driving and we were watching these little kids, and in Africa, the part that we were in, Ghana, they didn't have a whole lot. And so they weren't dressed the best. And we looked out and we're like, what are they doing? They were out there having fun. They were literally playing jacks. I love jacks. When I tell you I was good at jacks growing up. Yeah. Oh, we did jacks contests all the time. But they were out there, their version of jacks, because they didn't have a ball, was a rock. So they were throwing a rock up, and then they had rocks on the ground, which made it more difficult because they had to grab the rocks before that rock fell down, because of course it wouldn't bounce. So kids know how to be creative. And so, this can inspire you to tackle a new project or create something in the process by having fun. The fourth thing is Gloria, you're gonna love this. It keeps you feeling youthful. Okay, you're only as old as you feel, and having fun keeps you young. Okay, so think about when you were a child. I mean, it literally made you smile, and you were willing to do so many things. So it keeps you feeling youthful and young. Number 5, it improves your social skills, you guys. When you choose to have fun, you most likely won't do it alone, except for if you're Caterina. Okay, a lot of playful and fun activities, allows for team building skills and improving social communication. Number 6, it can help you heal emotional wounds. Having fun helps to create new and positive memories, whether while having fun with yourself or with others. Number 7, this is great. It's a better memory. Lower cortisol levels will mean more headspace and an overall clearer mind. You will find yourself sharper and in a clearer headspace. Number 8, enjoy more energy. When you have fun, you decrease your negative emotions such as stress, anxiety, and depression. These things can be both mentally and physically draining. Number 9, increase productivity. Having fun at work, Gloria, this is you, allows you to take a break from your stressful work tasks and let your mind run free for a while. But your mind will run free to more work. We get it. And then number 10, improve your love life. Okay, lean in, girlfriends. It will improve your love life. Check this out. Playing around with your significant other can put a lighter tone on your relationship. It can also teach both of you to not be so serious all the time. So those are 10 things, 10 reasons why you want to have more fun in your life. Bree, looks like you want to add something.
Oh no, I thought we had a caller. Did we not have a caller? No caller? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think those are really great tips, Chris. Thank you so much.
We do have a caller. I'm sorry, Sabrina.
Okay.
We do have a caller. Patricia, we're going to come right back to you after this break. So stay on the line, Patricia. We want to talk to you. You're listening to We Got Issues on 910 a.m. The Superstation. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. You're listening to We Got Issues with the Force of Friendship on 910 a.m. The Superstation, and we are talking about fun. Girls just want to have fun. Guys want to have some fun too. We have a caller. Patricia, are you still there? Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Patricia.
Just admiring Gloria with her girlfriend. She looks awesome. She looks awesome.
Thank you.
Crisette had mentioned about hopscotch. Yes, I love hopscotch. We used to go outside in the summertime and do the hopscotch drawing on the sidewalk and play hopscotch. And then one of my other favorite was Jack. I love Jack. Always loved Jack. And it's so funny. During the pandemic, I was in the store and I found some Jack. And I jumped up and I screamed. And my daughter was like, Mom, why are you screaming? I said, oh my God, I found some Jack. I have to show you how to play Jack. And I showed her how to play Jack. And I said, this is how we used to have fun. And I taught her and she learned. And I was just like, wow, I could not believe that they were selling it in the store. Get excited.
Patricia, oh my goodness. You know what? You are a woman after my own heart. I absolutely love Jacks. You remember the onesies, the twosies, and then when you got up to the sixes and the sevens, what? So Patricia, I hear a little accent. Where are you from? Where's the accent from?
I'm originally from Jamaica.
Love it. So did your daughter enjoy when you taught her how to play jacks?
Yes, she did, and she realized that once she picked up 5 and 6, she was not allowed to touch the grass and the art of not touching the other jacks. She was like, wow. I said, yes, this is fun. A lot of fun. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Patricia, for calling in. We got issues and sharing that with us. You absolutely put a smile on our face. I promise you, just going down memory lane.
Right. It's just been so good for us on today. So thank you again for calling, and we absolutely want you to call us again. Okay, Patricia? Bye-bye.
Hey, Chris.
Go ahead.
We talk about having fun, and you gave us the benefits, great benefits of how fun can be an asset to your life. We got a direct message that says, I feel like I bore people. I want to be more fun and interesting to be around. And that's real. People know if they're fun and they know when they're not. I know we have friends, couples, like business people, and Kitty was like, well, we're going to lunch with so-and-so. Some people I get excited about, others I'm like, oh, them, okay? And
and Gloria, that's exactly what her face looks like.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Them.
He straightened up before we walk in there.
And so I think, girlfriends, I love being around you guys because you are fun, but you've had to work at being fun. I mean, there's people skills. And so these are just a few, and you guys can add, but how do you become more fun? Well, you practice being more relaxed. I think people take themselves too seriously.
Right.
Life is just not that serious all the time. So be more lighthearted. Another thing, be more not judgmental. Don't always be looking at everything with such a serious eye. Be more non-judgmental. Be a good listener. Open up. Be more free. Be able to laugh at yourself. Gloria, you're always so good. You're always fun. That's why people love to be around you. What would you add to that?
You know what? I was thinking about that when you did the list, and I was like, one of those big things is laughing at yourself. You started talking about that, and that we all know what other people laugh at us about. So if you laugh at yourself about those same things, it will make a difference. And I think there's an intentional. I think that when you want to be more lighthearted, you start off with smiling. If you're intentionally smiling and you're intentionally wanting to bring energy to the group, you end up being invited in the group and you start laughing, and then you start getting those skills. But a lot of people who are not fun have a face that's very stoic. They just have this look, and you don't want to invite them in because they're not giving energy and they're not giving light. And so that's a big part of it. And I think it's also a desire to make other people laugh. I think we're funny with each other because we like to make each other laugh, and we like to make other people around us laugh. And other people, they gravitate to us because we have such a good time laughing. Even if you step into our group, we're going to talk about you, but we're going to talk about you in a good way.
And you know what? One of the other things, and then Kat, I want you to jump in, is, learning how to engage people in conversation. So when you're listening intently, something that they say will lead you to the next conversation. For instance, just with our last caller, Patrice, she said that, she bought the Jacks and she taught her daughter, she wanted to show her daughter. So the follow-up question was, so what did your daughter think about playing Jacks? And then it could have gone on and on and on. So when you learn how to listen intentionally, people will give you clues to what you need to ask them next. And people love to talk about themselves. So if you want to be endeared to people, ask them a lot of questions about themselves. All right, Kat, what do you want to add?
I just wanted to say, I love, Sabrina, that you brought this up, and I love connecting with new couples and, hanging out. And, my husband's from Chicago. That's where all his friends are. We've been spending most of the pandemic in California. So he's been intentionally connecting here. And so I just want to say, we went to dinner with the new couple last week, and I found it hard to do what I normally would do because I was being cautious. Are they vaccinated? The way we laugh, we lean on people, we hug, we do this. It's just, and I told him, and afterwards he said, I won't put you in that situation again. It was hard for me to get to know someone I knew nothing about and be totally comfortable. Because, how do you start off with all the time, the first conversation, are you vaccinated? Like, that immediately changes, it creates a whole different vibe, and I didn't like the way the waiter had his mask on. So it just was interesting. And so, I just wanted to bring that up. I wasn't my normal fun loving self.
Right.
And I hope she
That's
likes
right.
me still.
Right. I absolutely can see that. And especially when you're thrown into a situation with people that you know nothing about. I mean, when you're with your friends, you're like, listen, I'm going to need you to pull that mask up. I'm going to need you to scoot over. I mean, you can do all of that with people that you have a relationship with. But you guys, we got to find ways to have more fun. I think about even with the millennials, how they have fun is totally different from the way we have fun. I mean, we stayed outside. They're inside. They're on their games. I remember looking at Buddy being in the lower level before he got married, and he would spend hours, playing games. And I used to think, I was like, did I do something wrong? Why is he a grown man playing games? Until later, I found out that it's a big deal. You can make thousands of dollars being a gamer. Who knew? When I tell you,
and you're playing internationally.
Yeah.
There's a lot of international work, and that's very involving and exciting to them that they're playing somebody that doesn't speak their language.
Absolutely. And you know what? At the end of the day, that's how they have fun. And so there's a variety of ways to have fun. My way of having fun may not be your way of having fun, but whatever you do, find a way to have fun. It absolutely will make you live longer. You've been listening to We Got Issues with the Force of Friendship on 9:10 a.m. the Superstation, and we will be back on Monday. So have a super fantastic weekend and make sure that it's fun. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.